Some feminists love saying they can do anything a man can until it's time to actually do a man's job. And today we're watching feminists break down after realizing just how tough men's work really is. So subscribe, let's get into it.
I think the drugs goes terribly wrong.
This huge Jeep right in front of her is unironically the only real thing getting wet here. This is what happens when a physically demanding job is given to someone who isn't prepared for it. I mean, not only are they not able to do it, but it just tends to make things worse. So it's time to choose another chore.
Bit harder. Go on. Hit it.
Give up with it.
You call yourself police force? No force in you.
The police force is doing a pretty good job here if they aim to wake everyone up in the neighborhood. And honestly, if these were cops assigned to protect my neighborhood or block, I would just move houses.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes, in the way of like making sure women have equal rights.
So you consider yourself a feminist, but in your pre-show notes, you said that you appreciate traditional values. How do you reconcile being a feminist, but also holding men to their traditional gender roles?
Not every woman lives the same lifestyle, so I think it's important that they have representation and minimization of sexism, as well as like harassment in the work industry.
Okay, you said minimization of sexism. Don't you think it's a rather sexist position to believe that men should be providers?
I think that's like a traditional thing.
If you have an expectation on men by virtue of their gender to be providers, isn't that sexist?
I would just personally like to have a person that would like to provide for me.
Well, that's traditional gender roles. Again, how do you reconcile being a feminist but wanting traditional treatment from men? Throughout the entire course of the relationship, you want a guy to provide for you. You want traditional treatment, and it sounds like you want him to pay your bills. You want an allowance. You want him to pay for your nails. If you go on trips, you want him to pay for it. If you guys were living together, would you want him to pay the entire rent?
Yeah.
She's going back and forth so many times on her opinions that this sounds more like a tennis match than a podcast. I mean, trust me, lady, right? If men wanted more of you than your traditional household role, then they would, and that's just facts. They would communicate that and let you know that. Again, this type of confidence only flies on podcasts and not really in real life.
Oh, it's smoking again.
Yes, another independent woman who wants to do everything by herself. More power to you. That's a lot of confidence. There's nothing wrong with letting someone who specializes in this take over, right? But because at that point, things sometimes become embarrassing.
Majority of women don't have the physical strength to do that. So have you ever been in a skyscraper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can thank men for that.
Mm-hmm. But the reason you can thank men for that is because the men were hired for that. If a woman...
Women don't want to do this kind of work.
I don't think you would be able to do it as efficiently as a
why
man,
not?
though, because you're weaker than
Hold on, we
a
have
man.
Trooper.
How do you know that?
Hold on,
Because you're a woman.
But have you measured that? Me versus that guy on the beam? Have you measured it?
I mean, we can clearly see that he's way bigger than you.
All I said is I think I could also do that. And you said I couldn't for no reason other than that I'm a woman.
I said if you were listening to me that you couldn't do it as efficiently.
Literally, why not?
Because
I'm a woman.
Yes, because you're weaker.
But you don't know that.
You're less. You're not as strong as a man. You're not as strong as men. Get it through your head.
That.
You and I went to the gym after this. You could bench 95 pounds incline bench. Because that's what I can do. For reps, by the way. For reps.
But you literally don't know me. So yeah, I could do that. You don't know if I'm lying. You don't know if I'm telling the truth.
I want to see the proof, though.
I want to see the proof of you being a good person. I don't see it.
What's the argument there?
The arguments here are flying all over the place. But having these kinds of opinions not only shows that she's pretty physically weak, but there's also a lack of strategy there. It's showing how some people think personal attacks might win them arguments. Not good.
The top drawer of that gray toolbox. You said you wanted to help.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just grab me a 12 millimeter wrench, top drawer?
This one?
What is it?
11?
No. I said 12. Thanks.
You're welcome.
A Phillips screwdriver, if you don't mind. Dude, if you don't want to help me, just go back home. You wanted to come and help me. I feel like I'm being an inconvenience, but you're the one who freaking asked. God almighty, don't come over here asking to help me and then be bothered.
What do you need?
A Phillips screwdriver right there. Right there. Thank you. That's a flathead. Dude, I'm done. Go home. It's over there. Over there. It's a Phillips.
You're welcome.
Thanks. You cut. Why you screwing with me? I don't want.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you just kidding. Oh my gosh, you're a lot.
I'm to help you.
Yeah, you did. Came to help bother me.
Well, if this is called helping, then there's no surprise that men would rather just work alone. I mean, you can see the guy's annoyance on the screen. It's just point blank obvious. He wants to be over this as soon as possible, and he's never asking for help ever again.
Do women need men?
Do women need men? No, we don't need y'all.
I do. I need my man. Baby, I need my man.
Okay. Why don't you need men?
What do I need a man for? To do what?
Everything.
Okay, why do you need a man?
Because we was created to be soft and nurturing. We ain't created to be working hard. We need a man. I need a man. I need my man.
I mean, I got a man, but I don't feel like I need him. But I like him around.
More than
like
men.
Men need women more than we need them. Y'all can't do shit yourself.
Well, the difference here speaks volumes. It's pretty clear why one woman has a ring and the other doesn't. I mean, you might want to fix that mindset, ma'am, or the finger is going to stay empty for who knows how long.
Can you at least agree with this? Most men are stronger than most women.
I don't know the statistics.
No.
There's not a f***ing
life
statistic.
experience.
Holy Search Google for average grip strength of men versus women. 90% of females produced less force than 95% of males.
So 95% of males were stronger than 90% of females.
This is grip strength. This is not fighting strength.
Let's just say you had to choose blind. A super tough, awesome ass-kicking chick who knows ninjutsu, or a UFC fighter dude. Who would you roll for? Who would you hope came out the other end?
She's not going to.
But if you had to choose one or the other blind, right? You're rolling the dice, so you can only choose one. Do you want a man to come out or do you want a woman to come out? You don't know what the variables of them are going to be. You only know this one task, which is that they're going to defend your life. Which one would you pick? Which one would you pick?
I just want to let you two gentlemen know I'm witnessing the case against the 19th Amendment play out in front of my eyes right now.
Well, the silence was deafening with this one. I mean, it's funny how she tried to turn it into a whole discussion about statistics. This really isn't about stats. It's about real world results, and that's the truth. I mean, we all know that you pick a UFC fighter to protect you. That's no questions asked.
I'm not helping. It's 2025. Figure it out. I think they... Oh man, it's not working. Let's see, maybe pull it from that end. At least they put it in diagonally, you know? But it's not going to fit. Oh no! It's not gonna fit.
Those two are trying really hard to prove that they don't need help, even when help would definitely make life easier on them. I mean, I genuinely wonder how long they can keep this up and ask a man for assistance, because if they keep going at it, it'll be dark and they still won't be able to figure this out. So that's probably the case.
It is a good clip. Dude, they're touching! Brandy! Ah! I'm scared to touch. No! Brandy! Well, I'm scared. Put him down! Oh! Wait, why is my horn going off when I'm trying to put this on then?
Having a comedy session when one of their cars is broken down, I mean, really mature, right? I mean, honestly, just tells you everything you need to know about, you know, just how serious you are in solving problems in this case. I mean, a couple of more sparks and the car is probably personally going to tell them to pack it up and send a man to fix it who understands how to fix it.
Yeah. Where do I put it? On the ground. Who needs a man? Not me, baby. Not me.
Let's see. Oh my God. There's no oil. Now oil is coming, you see? Yeah. Yes, sir, I'm recording it. And I do have a witness in here. Somebody put windshield washer or something? Something like that. So the car was getting fucked up?
No, I don't know. She just brought it. Oh, Jose.
Yo.
She said her washer fluid is not working. She told me that too.
Okay.
Oh dear, saying it with your entire chest as to who needs a man? I mean, it's kind of clear you do. I mean, you're the one who needs a man, because if you keep those mechanic skills up, then you're going to be calling someone else to handle this every time. And I really hope that's not Gatorade you put in there, because I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Men don't need women. Women need men. Men could survive without women. If all the women disappeared tomorrow, men would be fine outside of reproduction. If tomorrow they made artificial wombs, what would they need a woman for? Who's a better companion, men or women? So men built the world. All the hard jobs are done by men. If men disappeared tomorrow, society would collapse. Men built the world that we complain about.
Arguably, one of the driving forces for men doing what they do is women.
What I'm saying is men could survive without women. Because men can be alone, women can't. Women are social beings, and men don't. You don't see women going out to the woods and just roughing it. That's a man thing.
The reason artificial wombs haven't become the norm already is that men are incredibly considerate of the opposite gender, and it just, I mean, honestly, I didn't even really know about those kind of things before this, but however, on the other hand, women are already rejecting men for shallow criteria. For example, height, that you can't really change. And that's just one of the reasons why, you know, certain females are gonna be left alone a little bit sooner than they might think.
Are men stronger than women?
How are we quantifying strength? Hold on.
Physically stronger.
Well, how do you quantify?
Explosive power. Grip strength is like one of the best ways to quantify.
One thought that I've been having is, you know, how can we quantify strength, and, you know, in what situations? Because I remember you brought up somebody had brought up the situation with the roommates, and who would I want to defend me? I would want the strongest person to defend me.
Yeah,
okay.
Here's maybe a good way you can quantify it. When you're walking around in your daily life, who do you see lift up more heavy stuff, men or women? Usually. Who's lifting up the heavier
Does
stuff?
that include heavy people?
It includes everything. Everything that could ever be in existence. Who's picking up the heavier stuff? Who's carrying the couches? Who's loading the trucks? Who's who's doing all that stuff?
Actually, my response to that is both, because my stepdad will usually be one of the ones moving stuff, and then he will recruit my younger sister, who is super heavy in the gym and all that, over another.
Is your
male in the
stepdad
house.
stronger than your sister?
I don't know. They're about equal. She probably works out more than him, but he's a police officer, so
that's also the argument that
in a conversation like this, it's a lot better to stay silent than to just embarrass yourself out loud. Men being stronger than women isn't trivia. It just makes sense. It's facts, it's biology, it's science, and honestly, a woman could be a regular in the gym, but men and women are built differently when it comes to power output. It really is just biology. It's basic science 101.
Hey Siri, call that.
Well, if the only tool you're gonna pick is a hammer, then everything's just gonna look like a nail to you. And honestly, I'm really glad she asked Siri to call her dad instead of saying, hey Siri, can you stop the water? Because let's be honest, it totally probably would have happened.
Offence really said we're supporting the girls because obviously we don't know what kind of oil is good for your car. So you just type in your little reg. Wow. Oh, what? Oh my god, look at that. Whole Foods is saving lives every day. I knew it. It's just right. Is it?
It is in fact not right.
Yeah, okay, so you hold on. Okay,
Oh no, you need way more than this. You've set feminism forward 100 years.
It's actually all leaking onto the floor. What?
We have in fact set feminism back.
Onto the floor.
Oh, it's because I've not got the thing right. Say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I am Anna.
No, that's a dipstick. It was in there.
No,
wait, so what, have we done something really bad?
Dipstick.
It's where you dip it in and out.
Where's your dipstick?
Over there?
Right, well, put your dipstick back in and put that in there, and then leave it for a couple of minutes, and then
You're
you'll see what oil level's in it.
Oh, thank you so much. We did need a man. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, I just done something to
Wait, but no, I never put it in there last time.
And I was going to say, I feel like the hole should not be that small.
No, but that's why you have a funnel.
No, but you don't need a funnel. I did need a funnel. Yeah, because you put it in the wrong hole. I trust him more than I trust you.
I trust myself.
Look at the car he's got, look at the car we've got. Like, he knows what's going on.
Yeah, but it's a
random man for ride. Because why would
he's a man.
Right, TikTok it then. If you don't believe him, TikTok it.
Yeah, I will. Okay, well, if he's right, I'll say...
I'll hold my hands up.
Where do you put oil?
Oh, look at that. Oh, he was right. It just feels more right.
It does feel right. I feel like I've got a hand feel like I'm not stressed.
Yeah, the engine oil level should be at the top of the second marker. There's a marker.
Bitch, please.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got little arrows, look. Yeah, I'll start on the shortly.
Look, you know, you can top it regularly.
Yeah, exactly, because it will leak again.
So come back for the next episode of us
trying to fix my car.
Poorly.
A simple thank you to others is usually the standard operating procedure for most people, rather than laughing out loud at yourself when they help you. And even after he helped, I mean, you had to take help from the internet to figure it out. I mean, seriously, right? Like, that's all fine and all, but how dumb can you be, right? You know, come on.
You don't like women in combat?
No.
Why not?
I love women service members who contribute amazingly, because everything about men and women serving together makes the situation more complicated, and complication in combat means casualties are worse. And when you actually go into the hood, again, and I got response, I've got 99% positive response to this. A little bit of pushback, but when you actually break down what they did in the studies to open the door for women in combat, I mean, they just ignored them. So the Marine Corps was the only service that actually tried to fight back and say, and now obviously I'm exempting special operations, which thus far has held the line fairly well. Because if they were lowering the standard to become a Navy SEAL just to let women inside the Navy SEALs, that's going to change the capabilities and ethos of the Navy SEAls, except for a very small example of some, female super soldier who's capable of doing it. We have numerous quotes in the book of, these standards aren't changing, they're just evolving.
The reason such a system just doesn't tend to work is that men have a defense built into them that women don't. And that's fine. That's just how that works, right? It's not wrong to accept that women aren't better defenders than men. Of course, certain feminists hearing this will take offense to it, and that's fine. But also keep in mind that there are some girls that are better than some men, but most of the time, like 9.9 out of 10 times, men are going to just be better defenders. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Maisie, what are you doing?
Painting my car. This is how you paint your car. You need to start with all the edges, mask everything off, get your paintbrush.
She means get me to mask everything off.
Yeah, get the paintbrush and then go around all the edges like that. Right, I've cut everything in, kind of. Don't ask what's going on down there, I don't know. Now I'm just going to use a roller and roller it. I've accidentally painted the tyre.
It's alright.
But it's alright.
Over parking sensors, you don't need them.
Yeah, be sound. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I'm just going for it because, like, what else am I meant to do? I think I need a smaller roller. And you just all over the car. And then we'll just keep going over it and it'll all blend in. So you just want to get your can and just keep going like that until you can't see out of it anymore, and then you've got a sun strip. That sound. You're right.
Amazing. She's treating her car, which costs a few £1,000s, as her personal art project. Seriously, genuinely, I'm super sure that the money for this car definitely didn't come out of her pocket. And in all honesty, I just kind of feel bad for the car at this point. A little. Loud girls are for equal pay in this case, right? But when it comes time to performing equally, yeah, kind of back down pretty quickly when it comes to it, right? You know, I mean, her name must be Lightning because she isn't striking the same place twice.
It's the end of the night and I'm out here doing boy jobs. I heard something scraping on the ground when I was driving my car all day today, so let's check it out. I'll have to take that to the auto shop tomorrow, which is just another boy job that I shouldn't have to freaking be doing. When I was young and in my 20s, which I'm still in my 20s, but when I was young, I didn't mind doing the boy jobs. I was raised by a single parent mom. I was kind of like everything that I saw. Now, as a getting near 30-year-old woman, I realized that there are some things that boys were just meant to do. And one of those things is taking care of my car. Like, you don't have to be a car guy, but you have to take it into the shop, you have to trade with me, you gotta fill up the gas, like those kinds of things. Comment, like, and subscribe if you agree while I ate my girl dinner of cheese.
Good to know that after girls mess up, they agree that some things should just be left to guys. And honestly, the world would start healing again if, you know, more girls realized it and did the things they're supposed to do, and guys did things they're supposed to do, and you can intermingle and mix it, but, you know, instead of competing with men, sometimes it's a little bit easier to let them do a thing or two. It is.
You don't understand that this modern world and all this beautiful technology around you that you're sitting in right now, if it weren't for men building that and maintaining that, you would have no illusion of being able to be a strong, independent woman and have all these choices and do what you want.
But why do men do all of that?
They do it because they're benevolent and they are good. Isn't that crazy? They're actually really nice.
But they're getting something out of you.
If men were as bad and misogynistic as you think, they would put us in cages and we'd be, you know, baby farms. There would be baby farms.
You're a bit of a baby farm. Haven't you popped out 5 children?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
a baby
mother.
farm.
Would you like me to go wake up my children and get them down here too so you can tell them that they're like gross little
I don't think it's appropriate.
I mean, take your little snarky little insults and shove them up your ass because you are a useless heifer who has never done anything except
you're
glorify your
a
own
great
desire.
woman.
This is why the wise people around us always say to listen to your elders, because some people misunderstand what equality actually means, and they think that men are out to get them, which there are definitely people that are like that, but most really aren't. So, I mean, if men wanted to get you, they would have already done so. So keep that in mind, but always be careful, of course, but not everyone can get you.
Equal pay for women! Equal pay for women!
Gender pay gap?
That's right.
What if I told you that on average the male full-time employee works more hours than a female full-time employee?
We don't need your man statistics, okay? There's jobs that only men can do and we're not allowed to. Like garbage man. It's literally in the name, garbage man.
What if I told you I can get you and your lady friends a job in garbage disposal?
Yeah, we'll do it. We're not getting paid enough for this.
But you're getting paid the same as men.
But we should make more. We're women dragging garbage.
No, that's discrimination against men.
That's not cool. Yeah.
Babe, what? I just broke my nail. I'm done.
The equal pay brigade is always loud and noisy when they're really not supposed to be in circumstances. That's only until you put them in the shoes of those particular jobs that they're referencing or talking to. When the noise fades out, it's not too loud after that, is it? I don't know, just things to consider. Anyways, that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss content like this in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong.